Hello, welcome to this session. In this session, I am going to explain and practically demonstrate about substring predefined method of string class in Java. So, let's get started. Substring predefined method is another important method of string class that we have to learn. So, what is the use of this substring? What we can achieve with the help of this substring? So we can retrieve the part of the string by using this substring method. For example, if the string is my name surrounded with double quotes, and if I use substring like this, okay, there are two variations of the substring. That is, there are two overloaded methods. There are two overloaded methods, overloaded predefined methods of substring. For string class in Java, there are two overloaded methods. First method here is substring of start index. Start index, okay? Substring of start index. If I use this, if I use substring of, let's say, if I give some start index like 1, okay? Substring of 1. What will happen with this particular string as an example? If I take that as an example and if I give substring of, if I give substring of 1. So if I give only one argument to this particular overloaded method, substring overloaded method of the string class, okay? On this particular string, what will happen? So index 1, starting index 1. So where is the starting index 1? 0 is A, 1 is R. So starting from 1. Did I provide any ending index in the substring? No, right? That means it will start from here and it will go till the end of the string. So the result of the substring will be run my last name. Okay? Starting from RUN till ending. It will capture this part of the entire string. Starting from this index, it will capture. It will retrieve or, okay, kind of take it out. Next one. Next overloaded method of the substring is the same name. Overloaded methods will have the same name, right? But here we have two indexes. First one is start index. Other one is end index. Ending index. Starting index, ending index. If I use this particular substring of start index, end index instead of just start index, and as an example, if I take something like substring of 1 comma substring of 1 comma 4 if I give, okay, like this, if I give, what will be the output? What this substring will be capturing from this particular string? You see, starting index is 1. The starting index is an including index, guys. Okay, starting index is, I'll write here, start index is an included index. You need to understand this point, guys. This is very important to understand how this substring of start and index will work. Start index is an included index, whereas end index is an excluded index. Excluded index. What do I mean by included, excluded? I'll tell you. Okay, with this example, you'll understand. If I say substring of 1 comma 4, here 1 means 0 means A. Index 0, at the first position, that is index 0, we have A. And the first, at the index 1, we have R. Starting from R. So here starting index is an included index or including index. Okay. So it will include the R. It will include the R. That is index 1 character it will include. So RUN till where 4. Here 4 is the excluded index. That means 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This space is excluded. Even though it is still RUN, space is there, but it is excluded. That means only RUN will be retrieved here. Okay. Substring. Only the substring run will be taken out from this entire string. Because here 4 is an excluded case. Here space is excluded. Here space is excluded. Here R is included. Index 1 is included. Index 4 is excluded. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is excluded. Okay. Ending index is excluded. It will not be included in the retrieved substring. But here, one index will be included in the retrieved substring. Okay. Here R will be included. 0, 1. 1 will be included. Okay. 4 will be excluded. So up to RUN will be retrieved in other words. Okay. Okay, I can give one more example also. Let's take one more example so that this is very important to understand. So I'm taking more examples. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll give 5 here, okay? 5, comma 5, 9 I'll give. 5, comma 9. Just think what will happen. What do you think will the substring it will be? What substring will be taken out of this entire string? Just think about it just for a while. Okay, just for a moment, just think about what substring this particular thing can retrieve. So starting index is 5 and starting index is an included index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So m is included. 6, 7, 8, 9. Till here we have, but 9 is an excluded index. 9 is an ending index which is an excluded. So this second O will be excluded. Only MOTO should be retrieved. Okay, substring. MOTO. Another O will not come because that 9 is an excluded index. It's not an included index. So guys, if I run this particular code and we should get this kind of output. So let's see the substring. I explained substring without practical demonstration, right? But I'm going to now go with the practical demo. Hope you understood what is substring, what we can do with the help of substring predefined method of string class in Java. So here I'm going to create a new class. Let me go with the practical demonstration to confirm whatever I covered so far. Demo D, some random name with main method. And here I'll create a string, string str or whatever the object reference name you want to give, you can give. I'll just give my name here again. The same example I'll take. Now here, if I say str dot substring, if I type here, you see two overloaded methods are coming. In Java, in the string predefined class with the name substring, we have two methods. They are overloaded methods. You see, having the same name, which they differ in the either in the number of parameters or type of parameters or order of the parameters in which the parameters are declared. Okay, but here two varieties are there. That is overloading, right? That is method overloading, right? In predefined class also we have overloaded predefined methods. So substring will take the first variation. That is only one argument will be there. One parameter or argument will be there. Substring of here I'll give one. What will happen? One means 0, 1. Starting from here, ending is not provided. So it will go till the end. If ending is not provided, it will go till the end, guys. This will take this part. The highlighted part will be taken. Okay, I can either say string str2 is equal to like this. I can say and system.out.println str2. I can print it out. This is one way. Run this code. Right click run as the application. Run. Muttori should be printed as we thought. Or you can also write like this system.out.println. Directly write str.substring of 1. Okay, instead of writing these two lines, you can also write directly like this. Okay, instead of storing the result of the substring in another string and then printing it out, you can directly print like this. Whatever the substring is returning, that print statement is directly printing. Run this code, you should get the same output. You see, you will get the same output. Now let's go with the next one, system.out.println str.substring of beginning index and ending index, where beginning index is included index. Okay, beginning index is an included index, ending index is an excluded index. So if I give something like 1 comma 4, what will be printed? 1 means here 0 1. 1 is an included index, so R will be included. 1 2 3 included, till here included. In case of 4, 4 is an ending index which is excluded, so this part will be excluded, only this part will be taken. Right click run as the application and see that only run will be printed. After that, no space will be printed. You see, I'm trying to just select something if any space is there or not. Only these three letters came. Now next one, system.out.println str.substring of beginning index, ending index, and here I'm going to give 0, 1, 2, 3, 5, 5 comma 9, right? That example 5 comma 9 I'll give. So 5 is an included index. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So m is an included. M is included. 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 is excluded. So here MOTO should come in the output. Only MOTO should come. That's it. Okay. Hope you understood, guys, how to use substring predefined method of string class in Java, which is one of the important predefined methods of string class, guys. In the previous sessions, I covered length predefined method, right? Length predefined method is also a important predefined method. And here I covered substring. And what else I covered, guys? In the previous sessions, I covered few methods, right? So let's go to the Java library. What I carrot. I covered three methods so far. Okay, one is length predefined method. Other one is a carrot of index. In the previous sessions I covered, and in this session I covered substring, two overloaded methods: index, starting index, and starting and comma ending index. Three varieties I covered so far. Three important predefined methods of string class are covered so far till now. So if you have not watched the previous session videos, you can watch. Okay, those are also important. Now there are few more important predefined methods of the string class apart from these three that I'm going to cover in the next session. So that's all for this session. See you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.